Okay, everyone, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show, just using numbers, how we worked backwards from that original problem. So, at the end, there were 12 people at the table. And before that, there were 3 groups. Each one had 12 in it. So we multiplied by 3 and we got 36. So there were 36 at the table. Before that, we knew that 4 got added, so to work backwards, we subtracted 4, and we got 32. And then before that, what we knew was that it doubled. That's a minus sign there. Make that bigger. Okay. So before that, what we know is that it doubled. So we're going to divide by 2. And that was the x that we started with. So we ended up with 16. Now I'm going to write it as an equation. I'm going to talk to you about how to solve the equation thinking about this working backward thing, and it might help you remember the steps of solving equations better. And there is more than one way and more than one order to take steps, but we're going to take the steps in this order like we took the steps of the sticky note problem. So as I already showed you, let's see, this would end up being, well, I'm going to go through. This was x. This was x divided by 2. This was x divided by 2, add 4. Oh, that's not right. Sorry. This was x, then we doubled it. What am I saying? This is 2x. Then we added 4. So we'll just cross that off and write 2x plus 4. And then finally we divided by 3. So our equation was 2x plus 4 divided by 3. That's the expression that tells the steps that we took, and what we ended up with was 12. Sorry for the mess. Math can get messy. Okay, so to solve this equation, we could think about the steps we took. So what did we do? Here, we had to multiply by 3. 12 times 3 made 36. When we think about it just in this form, only using symbols, that's multiplying each side by 3. I'm going to move this up. So what we end up with is what we had before, which is 2x plus 4. And on the other side, we had 36. So many kids were at the table. That's the expression that described them. Okay, now the expression before that was 2x. How did we do that? We subtracted 4 when we were working backwards. The opposite of 4 kids adding to the table is 4 kids going away from the table. So if we subtract 4 on both sides, we get 2x, and we get 32. Which is exactly what we got. I'm going to make this a little smaller so we can see everything. Yeah. 32 was right here. And then we did the backwards, the opposite of doubling, which is dividing by 2. If we divide by 2 here, we get x equals 32 divided by 2 is 16. Okay, so again, the point of having a situation is to be able to think of moving real things around or doing real things, because you've all seen people sitting at a cafeteria table. So that's something you could visualize. So you don't have to just think about these abstract letters and numbers. So you can think about something real, and that will start creating a hook in your brain so that if you just have the letters and numbers and you don't have something real, you could think about it the same way. Oh, I have to undo this. I have to undo dividing by 3. That's multiplying by 3. I have to undo adding 4. Well, that's subtracting 4. I have to undo doubling or multiplying by 2. Well, that's dividing by 2. All right.